Hello, everybody. This week's episode of Burner Account Pick Six is sponsored by the first black-owned streaming service, Hoodflix, bringing you old classics and new shows and movies that are too hot for TV or the theater. Hoodflix. Sign up today for a 30-day trial or prepay for 1 month and receive a jar of Murray's hairdressing by mail. Now to the show. We have our panel. We got a full house this week. We got my man Meech the Great representing Cleveland, Ohio in the building. What up, Meech?
Y'all hear the beat, nigga? All 2019. For you, Sugar Bear. What's beef, nigga? Beef was when I see you. Guaranteed to be when I see you, nigga.
And my man Mike Holmes, straight from the 330 AK or Barberton, whichever one you want to call
it. Hey, how you doing? I'm happy to be here.
My man. And then my man Jonte, Mr. Headphones over here, straight from Cleveland, Ohio. What's going on?
It's good. Was good. Glad I could bring the show back this week. Let's get it cracking.
And last but not least, the mayor, aka the Black Pete Rose, my man Ryan. All right. Happy New Year's to y'all. I'm the super producer, Suge. Let's go straight into NFL wild card weekend. Man, we got two great games coming up, bro. Let's starting off with the Colts versus the Texans, the Seahawks and the Cowboys. And then tomorrow, we got the Chargers, Ravens, and then the Eagles and the Bears. I'm really excited. Very excited that the Steelers are not in the playoffs. That makes me happy on so many levels. So without further ado, let's get it started. First two wild card games. Let's start off with the Colts versus the Texans. Texans hosting the Colts. Andrew Luck got in by the skin of his teeth. Luck really having a good comeback year. Who you taking in this game, Meech?
Definitely, I think it should be a good game of two overrated teams in a terrible division. Andrew Luck versus Deshaun Watson. I think that it should be a good game. Andrew Luck, I think, is going to struggle a little bit in this game. Houston's defense, I think, is going to give them fits, and I take Houston to win, especially because the game is actually in Houston. I'm taking the Texans in this game over Luck. Skill beats luck every day.
Play on words. Mike, who you got?
I'm actually going to go ahead and take the Texans as well. I like the receiving core that Deshaun Watson has on the offense. And then also with the defense, young Watt is holding it down on the defensive side. I think they go ahead and give it to the Colts and win this wild card.
Right. Jonte, who you got in this game, buddy?
Despite the fact that the Colts have definitely been on a upside of things these past couple games, and T.Y. Hilton normally has a pretty damn good game against the Texans. Career-wise, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Texans. I think that the Texans definitely go ahead and take this game.
All right, we got 3 for the Texans so far. All right, my man Ryan, the mayor. Who you got in this game, man? You gonna change it up or you gonna go with the flow?
Going with the flow on this one. I think the Texans are gonna pull it out. I definitely think these are two teams that they're just benefiting off the division play in. They're not as good records goes. To me, the Texans have more of an upside in the game, and so I'm gonna roll with them. Look, they've already overachieved. Nobody expected them to make the playoffs, so I feel like they're right where they need to be, and they'll be in that first round exit. So I'm going to the Texans.
All right. Well, I guess I'll make it 5 for 5, and I'm gonna go with the Texans. This is a home game for Texas. I'm looking for them to pull out all the stops. DeAndre Hopkins dedicating the game to a slain young girl from the city of Houston. So I look for them to use all of that energy and Deshaun Watson's youth to give him his first playoff win. But it's probably going to be a close game. So that's 5 for the Texans here. Next game, This is a good one. One I wasn't expecting, but a home game for the Dallas Cowboys against the Seattle Seahawks, who are also back in the playoffs. Meech, who you got in this game?
I would bet that a lot of stuff that you predicted went wrong this season, but that's neither here nor there. Uh, I like Dallas. Dallas is playing at home. Uh,
Big surprise.
they got some great defense, and of course, go Zeke, go baby, yum yum, eat them up, eat them up. But other than that, I expect Dak to struggle mightily against that Seattle defense. Hopefully, Dallas gets the lead, their defense, and play strong. And I expect them to pull it out. I think it's going to be a nail biter. I think it's going to be like 23-20, 23-20, Dallas.
Mike?
Yeah. I feel that it is going to be an upset, but I think it's going to be the other way around. I know that Dallas has a little momentum, and the Seattle Seahawks don't play that great on the road. They're actually 4-4 with on the road games, so they're kind of just like mediocre when they're on the road. But I do know that Russell Wilson has a lot of playoff experience. I think his tenacity and to lead the team is going to take them on to get the W and move them on to the playoff over the Cowboys. So give me the lime green jersey Seahawks.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah. So, for this one, I think I'm gonna have to agree with Mike. I'm just gonna take Seattle in this game. Seattle definitely has I believe, the number one rushing attack in the NFL as of right now. Russell Wilson is definitely a better second half of the year type quarterback. He always struggles mightily in the beginning of the season, but he always has a turnaround at the halfway point. So just for the fact that I don't believe in that Dak, if anything, it's going to be probably Amari Cooper who takes away this game if Dallas wins it. But I don't think that it's going to happen. I definitely think that Seahawks are going to be the victors when that whistle gets blown at the end.
My man, two for Seattle, one for Dallas. Ryan, what's up, man? You gonna make it a tie or keep it going with Seattle?
No, I've been going against your Big Daddy all year. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he started off, he was right. They turned it around. He was playing great in the second half. And I see them having some momentum. But I'm rolling with the Cowboys. I got Zeke having a great day on the ground and in the passing game. That's gonna need to check down. So I hate that. And that's the thing that just got me on the fence. It's him and his inconsistency. But I expect for Amari Cooper to step up in this playoff game, really show why the Cowboys went out and got him. I expect for the Cowboys, because they are at home, and Seattle tends to play a little worse on the road. I expect for the Cowboys to get that dub.
All right. So we got two for Dallas, two for Seattle. I'm the tiebreaker, and I'm gonna go with Seattle. Um, Even though I like Dallas at home, man, they've been playing great. And I'd hate to bet against them right now, not because of Zach, but because Dak rather, but because of Zeke and because of Amari Cooper. But I'm gonna take Seattle because I think Dak is going to give up the game at some point, and Russell Wilson is not going to give up the game. I look for that secondary of the Seahawks to show why they are underrated and have been doing their work in the second half of the year against an Amari Cooper. Probably picked Dak off like twice, so give me the Seahawks. And with that, we are going to take a little break from the pick action and discuss something I know is on everybody's mind right now, and that's not Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger. Let's go with the MVP conversation. Lots of candidates out there. We got Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees, of course, Todd Gurley, Zeke leading the league in rushing again this year, so that's a sleeper. So start off with Meach, man. Who was your MVP of the NFL this year?
Uh, my MVP of this season would have to be give it to. I'm gonna steal Tay's thunder. I'm gonna go with Patrick Mahomes, baby. Give my man Patrick Mahomes. Give my man Patrick Mahomes. Give my man Patrick Mahomes the MVP. I mean, Drew Brees has had a great year. I do give him kudos. He broke a couple records. Definitely has had a great season. But I'm still a little bitter that Peyton Manning gave him that Katrina Super Bowl. So this is just a little get back. Give my man Patrick Mahomes MVP, bro.
Okay.
I definitely agree for PM to go ahead and get the MVP because I mean, if you look at what he's been doing, he's like been leading his team regardless, even after the Kareem Hunt debacle, even with Tariq Hill going down. You know what I mean? He's still bringing his team to wins with the people that he has around him. You know what I mean? It looks like a young Tom Brady, the way he's just wheeling his team to victory. And so, you know, you can't count on the run defense. And so he's just doing what he can to go ahead and get the dubs and maintain a spot number one in a division. So,
Okay. Dante?
Oh man, I don't think there's any question on who I'm picking for MVP. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Patrick Mahomes. Like everybody basically said, I mean the guy has put up a phenomenal season. With the plays that he's made, the passes that he's made, with the situations that has happened around his team, with as like your Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill, all of that. Dude has played one hell of a season, and even in the games that he's lost to the teams that he has lost to, he still played a hell of a game. And if you want to put it on an individual aspect and say point fingers on who lost the game, it wasn't his fault. I think he definitely played a good game, man, every single game, and he deserves it, man.
You a fan.
Okay, Michael Barkley.
Whatever.
All right. And Ryan, man, who you think is the MVP this year, bro?
I keep it short as Patrick Mahomes. 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, gotta be the MVP. Your team number one in the conference, gotta be the MVP.
Yeah. I don't think it's no surprise there. I'm gonna agree with y'all. I'm gonna take Patrick Mahomes as the MVP as well. It's crazy. I really wanted one of them defensive players like Aaron Donald or Mac to get some shine, but I think it's real hard for a defensive player to get MVP, especially since the game is geared towards offense. But Patrick Mahomes is having a crazy season, and this is his first one fully starting the whole year, so he got to get the MVP to me. All right. And that's going to do it for that. For our break, hope everybody's refreshed. We're going to get back to these picks. The last two games, and that's going to be in Baltimore with the Ravens hosting the Chargers and at Soldier Field, the Bears hosting the Eagles. Let's start off with Ravens Chargers. Meet who you got in this game on Sunday.
Now you know me. You know what I mean? You know me. My brother with my man Action Jackson, baby. This was a hard one. No pause, actual pause, not no pause, but you know what I'm saying. But before the season, I said in the AFC it was gonna come down to the Chargers versus the Ravens, man. And I hate that this is the first round matchup, but I knew it was a collision course that these two great teams was going, meet each other in the playoffs. So I definitely thought that. So, I want the Chargers to win, but after watching this week of a couple of analysts say some things, I'm going with Baltimore just because it's a California team having to fly all the way across country. It's an earlier game for them, colder weather, colder climate. I'm gonna go ahead and I think that the Ravens are more suited to ball out in this game. They got the number one defense. They got the second overall rushing attack. Thanks you, Jonte, for pointing out that fact that Seattle had the first. I was ready to correct you, but I looked it up and I seen that you were correct. So I appreciate you being accurate on that. But I'm taking Baltimore. And my man Action Jackson, the real Cam Newton, has finally arrived to the NFL.
All right,
Man,
Mike, what you think about that game?
I think it's going to be good. Very well impactful. I also chose the Ravens for their defense. I think it's not going to be a high scoring game. I believe that Phillip Rivers breaks under pressure, and the Ravens defense low key not shut them down, but they don't score big like they normally have been doing with their team. So low game. I'm saying like 17-20. It's going to be close, but LJ definitely puts his. Terrell Williams. A little static there. Yeah, but LJ definitely puts his name on the board as one of the up and coming rookie quarterbacks and leads his team to a first playoff win.
I don't mean to interject. So what exactly was that? What was that supposed to be?
What are you talking about? That wasn't me.
Oh, well then.
That was the man. In our segment.
All right, my man Jonte, man. Who you got in this matchup, man? You taking B more too, or you gonna switch it up?
Is Melvin Gordon out?
No, I believe Melvin.
No, he's playing.
He's playing. All right.
Yeah.
Just the fact that I just got the notification he was taking an Uber ride and the Uber driver was trashing the Chargers. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Melvin Gordon about to eat. He just posted it online. Yeah, he about to go ahead and eat. Forget Baltimore. No, but I actually think it's gonna be a good game. I actually think it could go either way. I actually was a toss up for real between the two. So I just kind of went with Chargers. I really do think the Chargers had an edge on this one, but Meach did bring up a couple good points about going across the country, playing in colder weather. That could play a factor, but I think the more experienced team pulls out the win on this one.
Okay. And you saying that's the Chargers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, who you got in this game, man? What you gonna do?
In this game, like I think it's overplayed the whole going across the country stuff like that. I just see if it was like an NBA game and they just coming off a back-to-back night. But this is a little bit different in this situation. And in that colder weather, see that play overplayed unless it's just below zero or something like that. So I don't really think either one of those two things are going to be a factor. I think Phillip Rivers and his experience, and he has something. He's playing for something like his legacy. He wants that ring. He's hungry. So I feel like he has a chip on his shoulder. I expect for Melvin Gordon to do his thing. Both is definitely going to smack Action Jackson. That's for sure. And I just don't think Jackson they can't. I saw him make a couple of plays with his arm, but in this game they're going to have to score points, and I feel like he's going to have to do more than what he's been doing, and I don't think at this point in his career he's able to. So I'm rolling with the Chargers.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna agree with Ryan in this case. I'm gonna go with the Chargers too. Now I like the fact that everybody brought up the on the road thing, so I just want to give my quick stat. The Chargers are 7-1 on the road this year. That's tied for a franchise record. So we got an experienced team who has a franchise record for road wins. I don't think that the road is going to matter in this case. The Ravens did beat the Chargers at home, but I like for the Chargers to get some payback here. This is the second time they played them within 3 weeks. I think the Chargers is going to have Action Jackson's number. Unfortunately for him in his playoff game, I say the Chargers. So that's 3 for the Chargers, 2 for B-More. Now we down to that final game, and this is a nice one too. The Eagles and the Bears. I don't know how the Eagles squeaked their way into the playoffs, but they did it behind the arm of backup quarterback and Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles. They on the road against the Bears defense. Meech, that's a recipe for disaster. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't know why they say this game for last. I think this game is trash. I think Baltimore is. I mean, I think the Bears is gonna beat them. I mean, Mitch Trubisky is still young, but I just feel like the Eagles don't have a running game, and I feel like once you don't have a strong running game versus a great defense like that, you become one dimensional, and you play right into the Bears' hands. Even no matter how much Mitchell Trubisky and the offense looks bad, I just don't think the Eagles can muster up enough points, honestly. So yeah, Bears.
For the Bears. Mike, who you got?
I'm actually going to go ahead and go with X soup. I'm going with the Eagles. Basically, they been back in their mojo. You know, Nick Foles is letting y'all know, hey, I've been here before. Did it once, I'll do it again. You know what I mean? Pretty much he gonna pull a, you know what I mean, put his team on his back and carry them to the end zone and get that victory. I know Chicago has a very great defense, but I see Nick Foles picking them apart very meticulously, if you understand what I mean. It's going to be a close game, but I got the Eagles taking it 30-27 by a field goal.
30-27. Well, Tay, what do you have to say to that?
I think Mike pulled out that big word right there. He was definitely on dictionary.com as he said that word. I feel like he almost had to sound it out as he was saying it.
Or just looking through G2, or just looking through G2 Noops, but whatever. Keep going.
Yeah, GT Noops.
Yeah, just
Shout out to my boy Marquise. Yo to the Buzz. Happy day 5. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to completely disagree with Mike. I think Mike has been drinking too much of the Eagles Kool-Aid. That stuff that happened last year with Nick Foles and the Eagles, I think it was a one-time thing. I definitely don't think that happens again. Especially, he a little banged up because I believe he got injured last game. So I mean, even though he got a little more pointless and meaningless stats that over the last 10 seasons, Super Bowl winning quarterbacks are 9-1 versus quarterbacks making their first start in wild card playoffs, with the exception of Tim Tebow in 2011. So, I mean, just a crazy little meaningless stat, but I definitely think that the Bears definitely go ahead and take this one. I think their defense is way too good. For the Eagles, I don't think that there's anything meticulous about Nick Foles whatsoever. I definitely think that this dude is going to fold, and yeah, man, it's gonna be. I ain't gonna say an easy game, man, but it ain't gonna be a tough game for the Bears.
Not going to be a tough game for the Bears. So we got another dub for the Bears from Jonte. Ryan, what's your take on this one?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are trying to play off of the run that the Eagles made last year, but that was a complete different type of team that the Eagles had last year. Like as far as what they were doing offensively, I know he gives them more of the passing game. That run game is what's gonna. Without having that run game, you're just gonna rely on him passing the ball, and it's not gonna look good. It's not going against the Bears defense. Got Matt coming off that corner. It's gonna be bad. I expect it to be pretty low because the Bears. I don't really think they're gonna score a whole lot of points, but they have enough Trubisky yet, so early in his career, but I feel like the defense is really going to help them, and because they are at home, I feel more confident with that pick, so I'm rolling with the Bears and their defense, so I got them.
All right, Bears, and more Bears. I'm going to make it 4 for the Bears. I won't say I don't have faith in the Eagles because I actually like what they've been doing. It's almost like same thing with the Browns. Like the team is playing better now that Nick Foles is under center. I don't know if they're doing that on purpose or what, or maybe it's just a change of pace. I'm not even saying that, them and the Browns are the same type of teams, but I think that the Eagles have been playing better under Foles, and maybe it's just because they believe because they had that Super Bowl run. However, that shit going to stop short this week. They going up against Khalil Mack and a defense that's not going to have none of that shit. I do like Alshon Jeffrey in this game if he can get a couple of maybe some jump balls down the sideline. He maybe can make some plays and make something happen, but I think ultimately Eagles fall short and the Bears win this one at home. Right, so that's going to wrap up the picks. Just to do a quick recap, we had for the first game almost unanimous. Well, it was unanimous. Texans, Colts. Everybody took the Texans. Dallas and Seattle. Looks like Demetrius and Ryan took Dallas. Me, Mike, and Tay is going to take Seattle in that game. The Chargers and B Moore. Again, Meech and Mike is going to take. Meech and Mike is going to take B Moore, and me, Ryan, and Tay are going to take the Chargers. And in that final game on Sunday night, Eagles Bears. Only Mike's crazy brothers taking the Eagles, and everybody else wised up and took Bears.
I got a question for you, Gerald.
Yeah.
The Eagles was in what division?
NFC was that the East, NFC North.
Who won that division? Who won that division?
The Cowboys.
Who else is in that division?
The Redskins.
What's that? What city is that?
DC.
No, what city is that?
DC.
Yeah, where that's at?
That's in between Virginia and Maryland. It's the.
So Dallas had a better record than Washington.
Dallas had a better record than the Washington Redskins.
Oh, they did. Cause I remember somebody at the beginning of the season saying that the Redskins will have a better record than the Cowboys.
Passive aggressive is for females. You could just say, "Hey, we made a bet and you won. You got your $25. The damn money wasn't enough. What you want? You want something extra? That wasn't enough to buy your bottle or pay off your phone bills."
I think he was looking more for the look of defeat.
Yeah, basically that look right that you got right now. That's what I play for, right now.
I don't like this all the time. Anyway,
damn, you live life defeated.
Since I forgot, I'm gonna go ahead and update the standings. Your Highness, Mr. Demetrius Adam, who so eloquently gloats every chance he gets, is on top with 165 points. My man Ryan Mitchell coming right behind me with 161. Tay with 160, and then everybody else bringing up the rear. This week could change.
Hey, why when I'm tied with you for fifth, you don't go ahead and
Well, I didn't so you want me to put Adrian in? You want me to announce Adrian is better than both of us?
Hey, go for it.
You know, playing anyway. All right. So Adrian is fourth. Mike is right above me because of the tiebreaker. So we are tied at 153, and Tony might catch one of us at 142.
Oh, so Mike is ahead of you then?
Yeah, with a tiebreaker. That's true.
No. Not with a tiebreaker. So Mike is ahead of you.
That is with a tiebreaker. We have the same number of total points.
No, but he's ahead of you though. So he's higher than you.
Yeah, but put context on it.
No, he's just higher than you.
He doesn't have more points than me. He has a tiebreaker over me.
So he won. So for teams that's in the playoffs, right, that make the playoffs, do they say, hey, they got the number one because it was a tiebreaker, or they say they number one?
Yeah, they do actually say it's a tiebreaker.
No, they don't.
They do it a tiebreaker, especially if it was. They do.
I tried, Mike. He just won't give you your credit, bro.
It's cool.
You got to put the asterisk.
What credit? He fifth, and I'm sixth. What credit? Where's the credit? Are we celebrating mediocrity right now? Finally, at the end of the year, got above me, and it's by a tiebreaker, and he's still in fifth place.
Damn! How you feel about that, Mike?
Great job. Amazing.
Damn! He just diminished the whole thing. Just 10 seconds ago, he was trying to be tied with you. Now he's saying all this shit. That's making it worse.
Shaming myself too. I'm sixth. So
Damn. I just want to note it that I'm the most humble number one. When Jonte was number one,
That's a
it
lot.
was it was terrible.
That's a lot.
Jonte is way worse. When Jonte is the top of anything, it's the way worse than having me as the leader. Way worse.
All right. Well, just a note, Tony did win last week. We got to give my man Tony his props. He had 14 picks right, and that is a record for the season. It's crazy that he's on the bottom. Maybe if the dude was active the first couple of weeks, I would be on the bottom. So, pause. But
I
moving,
definitely agree with that. I agree with that.
moving right along, let's go
Double
to
pause.
the TD VIPs. We're going to give it to Meach.
Yeah. Just for the segment. Yeah.
As the account owner of BurnerAccount, we do not own any rights to the music played. And go.
Thank you, Suge Knight, super producer slash scary nigga all the way in Portland, worried about getting sued on burner account with our 5 viewers, everybody's kids watching. Thank you for that.
It's just us 5.
But anywho, up in the VIP, you know what I'm saying, where we choose the players that make it into the end zone. This week, we gonna do sleepers, and then we gonna do ballers. You know what I'm saying? The people who we know for sure gonna make it into that end zone today and tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And just for the sake of the segment, I'm gonna let Shield go last, so that way we can get everybody out the way. So he can try to. He always try to take the easiest motherfucker. So we gonna make sure he goes last on these picks. All right. So we.
Feelings. Your feelings.
So we gonna start off with sleepers. I'm gonna start with you, Ryan. Who your sleeper to get in the end zone?
My sleeper to get in the end zone was he said what of a sleeper. I can't even think of the dude's name. The running back for the Eagles.
Smallwood, Jay Adams.
Ajayi?
Whoa.
It's not.
Right. Precious Williams.
Who is it?
He says
So I mean, I gotta hear Ryan say it. Y'all motherfuckers ain't ventriloquist or whatever it's called.
well, you doing too much talking and hearing.
I'm a roll with Smallwood. Taking the gamble because he's not like they starting running back, but they kind of alternate, and I think he might sneak one in.
So what's his name?
Smallwood, I just said it.
No, I can't hear you. No, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, Smallwood. I forget his first name.
Okay, so Smallwood. All right, we gonna go to Tay. Tay, who your sleeper pick?
I don't know if it's much of a real sleeper, but we're gonna go with Tariq Cohen, running back.
God damn, Suge Jr. God damn.
Yeah, good job, Tay. You the real.
God damn. All right. All right. We're gonna go ahead and go to Mike. Mike, who your sleeper, man?
Hey, I guess I keep the trend going. Is there really sleepers in playoff games?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with no, my sleeper is the Baltimore Ravens defense.
What?
Wow, he took.
What?
Wow.
Is that not possible?
Record.
No, you got pick. All right, pick a person. Pick a person off the defense.
Like, I don't know who's gonna catch the pick. I know it's gonna be a six though.
No, you gotta make it. You gotta make the pick. You gotta pick a name, bro. How does sleeper gonna be? Just pick the number one defense to score a touchdown. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I could have saved it for my baller.
Man, Suge rubbed off on y'all all the wrong way.
Oh my god!
They always blame it on me.
Let me look up the players' names.
Wow.
God damn! Oh man, come on, man. You got T Sizzle. Go with T Sizzle, man.
Yeah, let's go with Suggs. That's a good one. I was
Yeah.
gonna say Ed Reed, but he about to be in a Hall of Fame.
Wow. His name in the Hall of Fame. His name in the Hall. He thought Ed Reed was coming out of retirement to take that thing pick 6.
Damn it.
Wow.
Hey, they're good.
Shaking
I
my
ain't gonna
I can't
even.
with y'all.
I ain't gonna lie. At least you went out the box. I do salute you and commend you. You went out the box to pick Suggs. I appreciate that. It was like it's definitely like you chose the advantage that Baltimore got, and you just like picking in a barrel. But at least like went out the box for a sleeper. I do commend that.
Guaranteed that the defense gonna score.
Man, they definitely gonna score. They definitely gonna score. But all right, Gerald. Who you picking this week? Howard?
Huh?
He was.
I think Ryan had a question for you before you did that.
Oh yeah, I'm about to change my sleeper. I just thought about somebody, but I'm gonna wait till after y'all do y'all pick, and I'm pick.
All right.
All right, so yeah, my sleeper pick is gonna be Eckler, running back from the San Diego Chargers. He's a change of pace back, probably gonna come in to spill, my man. So hoping he get like a receiving touchdown and running.
Yeah, I'll probably count on that too, Suge. That's a good pick. Eckler.
You said what?
I said that's a good pick. I'll probably count on that too.
He's
All
not.
right. What?
He said he's not playing.
He's not playing, so he's definitely gonna be.
I didn't know he wasn't playing. Is he?
Did you want to check real quick and just change yours real quick, Suge?
Yeah.
I'll let you. I'll do mine and then we'll double back for you. All right.
All right, cool. Thanks, mate.
All right. So for my sleeper pick, I'm gonna go with the none other than
Lamar
the
Jackson.
sleeper Lamar Jackson, baby. Everybody sleeping on? No, get the fuck out of here. Nah, man. I'm gonna actually be true to the sleeper picks, and I'm actually going. It was between two people, but I'm gonna go super sleeper.
Oh, I know you're going with this one.
No, you that nigga ain't gonna touch the motherfucking ball. But shout out to my man ex Cleveland Browns, baby. Travis Benjamin. Benjamin, baby. He gonna get in that TD VIP, baby. Me and my man Trav, like we used to be downtown Cleveland, baby, at the casino, kicking it. Me and my man Trav, he gonna get in that TD VIP. Now let's go ahead and bend the block back for Ryan Mitchell. You want to change your pick? Who's yours?
Questionable. No, they say I was just reading what's the name. He said he's questionable with a groin, but most likely he's gonna play.
So you sticking with him?
I just looked up and I'm gonna go with the Colts running back Marlon Mack.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. In true Suge fashion, you pick the starting running back for the team and think that's a sleeper. True Suge fashion. What's his name?
It's a sleeper because I don't expect because of the it's a sleeper because of the Texas defense.
Yeah, I don't understand how he says sleepers. Like, so you can't be a starter in order to be a sleeper. So whatever.
Because how is that a sleeper? To me personally, if the person is going to get majority of the running carries, when you get in the red zone, don't majority of the teams run the ball in? So how's that a sleeper?
I look at the whole thing like as a matchup. It's the high. Your chances are low, even if you are the starter. If you're going against a top tier defense, that's how I look at it as being a sleeper. Your probability of scoring is not high, even if you are a scorer. Your opportunity might be there, but don't mean you are going to get in. That's how I look at it.
So under y'all rationale, just follow me here. So since if Drew Brees was going against the number one defense, Drew Brees could be a sleeper pick?
Well, if you use a quarterback, our rules was you have to run. The running back have. Yeah.
The pass, I mean, no. As far as that's concerned, that's different because it's passing. Anybody can catch the ball. That's like what Mike, when you said, oh, he picked the whole defense.
Right.
If you picking one player, then yeah. So it would be a sleeper if you pick one of the same wide receivers. This is a chance that they may not score. If you got a team that's number one on pass defense and allowing and receiving touchdowns, then yes, they're going to be a sleeper because it's not a high level that they're going to score.
That's true.
No, I mean I see y'all rationale. I mean I definitely don't agree, but I see y'all rationale behind it.
Surprising. Don't agree with much.
Well then, so what's the guy's name again, Ryan? The Colts backup, I mean the running back?
Marlon Mack.
Marlon Mack, my man. All right, so you got Mack. So Ryan got Mack, Tay got Cohen in a true sleeper. Mike got Suggs, Suge got Eckler, I got Travis Benjamin, and that's what we rolling with sleepers. Now let's go to the ballers. Let's go ahead, Ryan. Start off with you. Who your guaranteed to get in that TD?
I don't want to steal your thunder. Just tell me this. Is your guy playing today that you picked?
Yeah, he playing today. No, you can go ahead. I got another one. So you want Zeke?
Yeah, I'm going with Zeke.
Oh, yeah, he damn sure. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, that's a good pick. I know he gonna get in there. Ain't no way Seattle defense gonna keep him out of there. So, all right. So we got Tay. Who your guarantee?
Yeah, man, I guarantee I'm gonna go with Nuke, bro. DeAndre Hopkins.
All right. Shit, to me, he the sleeper. I doubt he getting that in zone. He ain't going. But that's a good. Hey, man, I like how when it was your turn, man, you popped up like from behind the curtain. I like that, man.
Trying to get ready for this wedding, man. Y'all getting a little old, bro.
Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. All right. Mike, who you got? You guarantee?
My guarantee might be a sleeper in some people's book, but I'm going to go with
Jordan
Antonio
Howard.
Gates. Let's go.
Wow. That's definitely a sleeper. Wow.
Sleeper if I had to switch to Eckler. Switch from Eckler. Go ahead, Mike. That's what's up.
That's a good pick, though. Definitely shout out to Kent State. He definitely ain't getting in the end zone, but shout out to Kent State. All right, Suge, who you got?
All right, man. I'm gonna take something obvious. Do I really want to do that? Nah. I'm gonna go with that running back from Seattle. What's his name? Carson.
Yeah, that's why I expected you. Honestly, that's why I expected you to pick from the get go.
Huh?
That's why I expected you to pick.
Oh, that's what's up. Oh, man.
That's all you gotta say about him?
He's a good citizen. What? I don't know this nigga. I just expect him to get into the end zone.
I mean, I'm saying, everybody else said they pick and said, they gonna do this and that. I mean, okay, just go with Carson. Yep. Alrighty, Suge is taking Carson with no variation. He usually takes the dominant running back, the main running back of a team, sleeper or favorite. But anywho, alrighty, I'm gonna go with Action Jackson. The Superman that the NFL deserves, baby. Everybody wishing on my man downfall, swearing he gonna get injured every run. But Lamar Jackson is gonna be my a baller for this week. All right, that's everybody's TD VIPs. I'm gonna give it back to the super producer, aka Sugar Bear, aka Fake Ass Suge Knight, Gerald Atkins. Back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Patch. Our panelists for being here today. and giving your analysis. It has been a great Saturday. So the last thing on the menu is everybody's favorite, all five of our viewers, which is all five of us here. Our last 2 cents. And we're going to go in the original order of the picks. Let's start off with you, Mr. Demetrius. Must be missing something. Adams.
All right. My 2 cents. All right. In honor of Jonte going to a wedding today, my final 2 cents is if you're going to somebody else's wedding, don't try to make any outrageous toast. And if you are going to make a toast, please, please take heed of what Mike's younger brother did during his toast and do the opposite. That's my 2 cents. think before you grab that mic, because those wedding memories are forever and long lasting, and you don't want to be remembered for being the ass.
Well, man, Mike, what's your last 2 cents, man?
Okay, I'm not muted. I had to make sure. Once again, I had a really good one and I forgot, so I'm gonna go with my backup. Basically, it's a new year, and everybody making their resolutions and everything, and they have their little packs that they stay in. But I just said my last 2 cents is to get off this no new friends terminology that Drake started. Make friends, new friends at that too, because your same friends, they're cool, but they're not the great. You know what I mean? Make new friends. There's always good that.
Is that a subliminal?
Yeah, it kind of sounded like one, didn't it?
No, that's not a subliminal.
All right. Well, there you have it. Jonte, your
Wow.
final 2 cents.
Yeah, I was gonna go with a classic today, like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. But in the sense of everybody trying to give something enlightening and being all of that, man. It's a new year. So yeah, man, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result, man. So go ahead, try something different if you're expecting a different result for this year. One love.
This nigga that stole. Oh, he stole the signature. Oh,
something different right there.
There you go. New year, new me, baby. By new me, I mean I'm stealing everything Meech does.
Wow. Ryan, what's your final 2 cents, my brother?
Man, my final 2 cents is I definitely want to shout obvious for doing this deep in the draw in Houston, putting that money up for that. It's been a lot of people losing their minds, and man, I would say like y'all got a little beef, y'all got with people, y'all can squash it, man. Life is short out here. I'm seeing people regretting that they didn't get to come to a peace with people that they love, family and friends, because over little petty stuff. But definitely want everybody to just take advantage of life, live life, and like I said, if you got any little problems with anybody, man, try to squash it. It ain't worth it at the end of the day.
Very well.
That's some real shit, bro. I'm gonna take heed to that. But fuck you, Gerald.
Very well said. And you know what? In honor of that last by me, I had a 2 cents that I was going to refer to Danny Ainge's comments on LeBron James in reference to him calling himself the GOAT and comparing him to Donald Trump. So I don't want to use that. I want to keep it, in the realm of humor. So a bit of advice for you guys on growing your beard. 3 tips. Number 1, eating pussy does not help you grow your beard. Number 2, you have to brush it every day. And number 3,
what was number 2
dating.
again?
Can you rewind?
Number
What was
2
number
is
two?
brushing every day. And number 3, hating on another man's beard will cause your beard to recede a half a centimeter every. And that's all I have for my final 2 cents.
Okay.
Hey,
For the next URL, Demetrius versus
What'd you say?
Carter. Headliner on Smack URL, Demetrius versus Grab your seats now. Available.
Hey, who wedding you going to, bro?
The wife's best friend is getting married today. So shout out to Melissa. Shout out to Benson, man. May God bless y'all union. Can't wait to be there and see y'all.
I know the recording got to be over, bro.
Yeah,
the
we're
recording
not
got to be over.
Nah,
We live, baby. We live, baby.
I didn't. I was going to stop it, but I wanted to end it on something good. But y'all just kept going.
This nigga really didn't stop recording?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. We still live, man.